Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me for another video. My name is David Delano with GetSportsStrong.com. Also be sure to check out Get Sports Strong on Facebook and Twitter. Coming at you guys with a free Major League Baseball play for Sunday, July 8th, 2018. Yesterday we had 6 games that we picked. We're a little aggressive on those games. We went 4-2 in those games. All 4 favorites hit, the 2 dogs lost. If you're wondering what I was playing, I had 1 on the Houston Astros run line, 1 on the Washington Nationals run line, 1 on the St. Louis Cardinals money line, and also 1 on the Tampa Bay Rays money line as well. So those were all winners. The losers, Cincinnati Reds on the money line. Went for it there, plus 135. Thought that was a good pick. I mean, the Reds were winning 7-2, and they were winning 7-4 going into the bottom of the 8th inning. They were winning 7-4 going into the bottom of the 8th inning. They gave up 4 runs to the Cubs in the bottom of the 8th, lost 8-7. And then Kansas City Royals, I mean, took a shot there. I mean, they hung in there for 4.5 innings, and they got completely annihilated by the Red Sox. But we did not lose any juice on those games, so it was a positive day. 4-2, no juice lost. For today, I want to say this. I appreciate everybody who subscribes to the videos. I appreciate everybody who watches and doesn't subscribe. Just appreciate allowing me to be a part of your day. Hopefully this information, whether you like it or don't like it, can be useful for you in some way. I'm sure everybody's, a lot of you guys love betting. A lot of you guys, you love baseball. And you're trying to process as much information as possible and compare everything, and that's great. And I just hope that everyone, I know everyone can't have success, but I hope everyone's having success. Really, just want to be positive, and I really wish everyone the best. So thank you for that. One thing, several of you guys every day, I get asked about parlays a lot, and I'm not a parlay fan. I mean, really, overall, there's certain situations where I'll play parlays, and college football will be something completely different. We'll talk about it another time. But baseball, really don't like parlays much. 2-team parlays sometimes. I mean, if you're doing a 3-team parlay or more, I kind of just look at that. That's something that you're doing for fun, putting a little bit of money on. But don't really expect to win long term doing that, or even a lot of times short term doing that. But for today, for Sunday. July 8th, I'm actually going to give you guys a parlay. I know you guys like them, and sometimes it makes sense. And I think in this situation, it'll make sense. Now, we're not going to do high volume. Go for it here, and we either win both games or we lose. It is what it is. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, I may not have a whole lot of time to get the picks in. I really would have liked to have got this done earlier. One of the lines was posted late, and of course I'm going through regardless of what anybody thinks, I spent a lot of time looking at this over and over again, put a lot of time in this, so I don't want to rush a video just to rush it. But anyway, first game is going to be 1 p.m. on the East Coast. Second game is going to be 4 p.m. on the East Coast. So we've got 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. on the West Coast. First game we're going to look at for the part of this parlay is going to be the Oakland Athletics traveling to, they are in Cleveland, taking on the Indians. You've got Brett Anderson on the mound for the Athletics, who's 0-2 with a 7.63 earned run average, going against Shane Bieber for the Cleveland Indians, who's 4-0 with a 2.97 earned run average. And right now, best line that I'm seeing on the Indians, I see minus 172 on the Cleveland Indians. So anyway, let's get right into it. I'm going to take the Cleveland Indians for the first part of this parlay. Second part of this parlay, I'm going to go with the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are catching about $1.90. Now, here is my logic here, and I'm going to get into the stats. First of all, of course you can play this on the run line, but looking we're going to go Cleveland Indians on the money line, right? You put $172 down to win 100. And if you look at the Arizona Diamondbacks on the money line, you lay $190 to win 100. Basically, you've got $382 out there to try to win 200. if only one of those games hits, it's still overall not going to be good for you, right? Now, or you can basically risk $145 to win 200. So if you're doing money line, I mean, you can do 382 to win 200 that you're risking, because anytime you're risking the money out there, of course it could be nerve-wracking. Both games could lose, you never know. Or you can risk 145 to win 200. So it's really just about risking less to win the same amount here. So I'm going to get into the stats here. Some guys like to get straight to the point. Some guys like to hear the stats. So, and I love getting into the stats. I mean, sometimes time just does not allow. I'm sorry I'm rambling, but I mean, Bieber really, I mean, he's been great so far for the Indians. The only concern, really, because there's always a concern, and why I don't want to lay the big juice. I mean, this guy, he's 4-0 with a 2.97 earned run average. I mean, earned run average at home under a run. I think it's like 0.77, something like that. You kind of wonder how long can this really last. I mean, the kid's pitching great, but you think that there has to be some regression at some point. However, Anderson going for the A's, I think that the Indians are definitely going to get some runs off of him. He's coming off of rehab. I mean, his last 2 starts in AAA, on July 3rd, he gave up 2 earned runs over 5 2/3 innings. Not bad. And on June 28th, he gave up 4 earned runs over 3 2/3 innings, 6 runs total. And that was at the AAA level. I mean, the Athletics, they're 19-27 against teams with winning records. The Cleveland Indians, 16-8 against left-handed starters this season. So I like the Cleveland Indians for that first half. Now for the second part of this parlay, I mean, the Arizona Diamondbacks, you've got Clayton Richard going for the San Diego Padres against Zach Greinke going for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Greinke on the season, he's 9-5 with a 3.36 earned run average. Richard 7-8 with a 4.46 earned run average for the Padres. I mean, $1.90 on Arizona, some places even minus 200. I mean, a lot of things to like here about Arizona, even though they've been a team that has drove me crazy at times this season. I mean, Greinke, he's 3-0 with a 0.92 earned run average in his last 3 starts, 4-1 with a 2.44 earned run average at home. Clayton Richard for the Padres, he's 5-5 on the road with a 5.01 earned run average. In Richard's career against the Diamondbacks, solid 10-6 with a 4.14 earned run average. Greinke on the other side, 10-2 with a 2.07 earned run average against the Padres. Diamondbacks also 19-12 against left-handed starters. Last thing for me that really jumps out, Diamondbacks hitters collectively in their careers have a .325 batting average against Clayton Richard, where Padres batters only have a .177 batting average against Greinke. So I love the Diamondbacks there. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a parlay with the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Like I said, if you're going to play both of these on the money line and you were trying to win $100 a game, you'd be laying about $382 to win $200. If you parlay these, you risk $145 to win $200. So that's going to be with my parlay. Let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all good. Thanks for allowing me to be a part of your day. One thing I'm going to do here, for you guys watching the video, if you guys still want to listen, one game that I was also looking at, I'm just going to touch on. I originally liked this for the parlay, and then after looking at it a little bit more, the numbers don't look great. Sometimes you get a gut feeling and you like something, but you look at it deeper and you don't like it so much. I was looking at the New York Yankees against the Blue Jays, but I don't think the price is great on the Yankees right now. I mean, Domingo Germán going against Ryan Borucki. So the Yankees are 22-6 against left-handed starters, but I mean, Germán, he's 0-2 on the road with a 6.25 earned run average. I mean, his road losses have included losses to the Rays, the Tigers, and Rangers. He didn't take the loss in every game, but games that the Yankees have lost. I mean, Boricki's 0-1 with a 2.77 earned run average. I just get the feeling here that the Yankees are going to get to Boricki. I was even looking at the over here, but then looking at the under being 24-6 in the last 30 Yankees games. It's kind of one of those games that I kind of had a feeling on for the Yankees, but when I look at the numbers, I just can't go out there and support the Yankees like that. But I don't like the Blue Jays enough just with my gut feeling to put money on it. So that's just another game to think about. Like I said, thanks so much for allowing me to be a part of your day. If you subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It is all good. Yesterday we played 6 games. That is a rarity. But if you're interested in the All Access picks, link is in the description. God bless everybody. Good luck. Let's win some money. And my 2-team parlay for Sunday, July 8th, once again, is going to be the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks moneyline parlay. God bless.